Hi everyone, this is HeeroJay. Welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Black. Last time we finished off the Nimbasa City Gym and beat down the gym leader, Alisa. Good stuff there. It was a very epic battle. If you saw that, kudos. You probably enjoyed that 10 minutes of your life. Except for like the first minute, that was kind of bad. But other than that, what we're working on to buying stuff at the shop. It's 12 minutes of shop buying. No, I'm just kidding. We're gonna buy some things. I messed with the party, and I said we were gonna do some Route 5 last time. Well, I gotta do some stuff before I can go to Route 5. It's not really required that I go do this, but I feel that it's probably better. Because a couple of the tips I've been given from other people, it's, oh, you should have did this before the gym. Well, whoops. My bad. I make my own rules, you know, standards. I like to do my own thing, so... First thing we gotta do is we gotta go get something from the city here, and we're gonna ride on over there, and we're gonna get inside, and this person up here, he's gonna give us an HMO for strength, and for those of you who are unaware, which hopefully none of you are unaware, allows you to push boulders, and you can use it in battle, and blah blah blah, so, strength is key, one of the HMs we need, so... Anyway, where we're now heading towards is not Route 5, but instead Route 16. Little weird, I know. We talked to the guy just inside the barrier, and he gives us a Macho Brace. And what the Macho Brace does, it will decrease its speed, but it grows stronger. So, that'll come in handy. Maybe I'll give it to Miyagi or something. And our first random battle of the day. Random policeman. So... reasoning why we're doing Route 16 now, and not Route 5, is because, you know, there really isn't anything too important here. You can't really go past Route 16, spoiler, sorry. But I felt that coming this way was necessary to give ourselves a little bit more experience. Stupid text message. I feel that, you know, it'll give us some more experience with battles and level up our guys a bit. And it'll also allow us to pick up a couple of items. And while they're not really, you know, crucial to the story, it doesn't hurt, I guess. I'm getting a spam text message here from a fake credit union, good stuff, but... yeah, it's not exactly necessary to get to see an interesting little conversation we have with... someone at the end of this forest. And there's a forest here too. It's a small one, but one thing I hate about this game is the fact that you can go to a certain place, right? And it's like, oh well, yeah, you know, come here and blah blah blah, and then you see a place you can't get to until later. It's like, oh, you need surf to get there, or you need waterfall to get there, or whatever else. And it's like, really? So backtracking is the name of the game. I mean, luckily. Hopefully at some point they'll give us HM Fly, so we can just fly everywhere. But it's kind of a pain in the dick when you have to walk or bicycle everywhere, right? There's no quick teleport at the beginning of the game, so... more random battles for you. I skip all the battles in this episode because, yeah, not important. I kind of get my ass kicked in one of the later ones, but you'll see when we get there. But yeah, there's no quick... teleport action until you get fly, pretty much. I mean, technically you can escape rope back everywhere, but that's just... I don't know. I want to go forward, not backwards, right? And the fact that you have to backtrack to do certain things in this game, a little upsetting. I don't know. Whatever. Just my opinion, right? So... random battle, good stuff. Getting our butt whipped with some dig. It happens. I don't know, I'm kind of thinking about switching out Yamask out of my party. I don't know, he doesn't really seem that useful. I've only really used him as like a scapegoat. As like I'm gonna use him for heals kind of guy. So, anyway, come up here, bust out with some cut on this tree. Panpour's doing work. And we find a rare candy. Ooh, yes. We don't know how awesome those are, so... we see the entrance up to the second part of the forest, but we're not going to go there just yet, because there's some more forest to explore in this area, so we leave that alone. But Yeah, I'm thinking about switching out Yamask, just because he doesn't really seem that useful right now. Just Ghost type. You know, Nightshade kind of sucks. You know, his other moves aren't really as good. We do level him up a bit in this episode and the next one, but even still, like, he's only good in certain situations, I feel. So, if I could trade him out, maybe get my hands on, like, an Emolga or something, that would be super, because he kicked my ass in the last gym, and that just seems like the best possible person to get, I feel. Excuse me. But, you know, I'll have to see what happens with that, but it's definitely something I've been thinking about trying to do, is get an Emolga. Trade out Yamask. I mean, granted, we are a little bit vulnerable on the Psychic side, and then I don't have the Yamask to counter that, but how often has that come up yet? So, we may just try and do that. More random battles for you. I think this is the one that actually kicks my ass a bit. Based on the length. Yeah, this is the one that I get my ass kicked a little bit because I'm stupid. So, I mean, let me know what you guys think. I'm always looking for opinions, and my god, you know, except for the occasional, you should keep doing this, you know, comment like, oh, HeeroJay, blah, 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 you're awesome. That barely ever happens. Thank you for the guys that do that, but it's like, oh, well, you know, I really think you should do X, or why don't you try Y next, or why don't you Z all over everyone's face? And be like, well, I'm not Zoro, but we'll give it a shot. And, because I'm just going to do my own thing, and if my own thing is good enough, then by all means I'll continue, but sometimes you kind of got to know, like, what do the people want? I say this like every other episode, but I get nothing. The people provide me with no feedback. HeeroJay, you need to hang yourself upside down and do commentary. You need to make a sandwich and do I don't care. Something, people. Something. This matters to me, otherwise I wouldn't keep doing it. Again, thank you to everyone who actually has input and feedback. But my god, it's like, you can only talk to yourself in your small-ass bedroom not thinking you're crazy for so long. I'm gonna start to wonder about myself, and that's not good. Alright, so we come on over here, and we can move that with strength. So we're gonna bust out with some HMO4 strength, and we're gonna push that boulder out of the way. Well, I'm not gonna do it. Miyagi's gonna do it, since he's the only one that can actually learn the move. So, I'm gonna get rid of counter. We're gonna bust out with strength. We're gonna push that boulder out of the way, like a boss. So, yes, use strength. Push the boulder, please. Haru. And right into the hole. How convenient. So, moving on up. More battles. Fun, I know. Like I said, probably not necessary to come here. There isn't really anything that stands out too well itemized, except for the rare candy, but, you know, I feel the experience is kinda good. I mean, everyone knows I struggled with the gym leader, and I barely scraped by using a lot of fresh waters and revives, but, I mean, it shouldn't have to come to that. Everyone's idea is, oh, you should power level in the forest before you go in, or whatever else, and it's like, power leveling is boring. I've got a Let's Play that already takes care of that pretty well. It's called Ogre Battle. Yeah, that's right. If y'all watched the last episode of that, like, that's all that was just 15 minutes of battles, but I had some good commentary. We find a TM66 payback, and I don't actually remember what that does. What payback does is the user stores power and then attacks. The user can use the attack after the target. This power is doubled. So, not going to use the payback, but we do bust out with some revive, or some repel, I should say. If I remember where I put it. Somewhere. I think I was looking right at it too, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, they'll come to a point right now I'll have to actually train in Pokemon and not just have battles. But, you know, that's not as exciting for y'all, so. Anyway, going through here, second part of the forest. And we find ourselves a big mushroom, whatever that's for. And heading on up, and random person. You know, different people with many different values. Some people enjoy things you might not think are fun. Or a lot of different blah 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 blah. That's what I think. I really enjoy traveling around the world, talking with people, but the woman here seems to think that being by herself is quite important. Yeah. We'll just have to see about that. And we go inside, and okay, whatever, small trailer, and dots. And more dots. And I came all the way up here for that. You know, I don't know why, but we came all the way up, and the woman had to say nothing. So there's really no point in going up there. I just thought it was really kind of weird. So, yeah, interesting little waste of time there. So that was Route 16. I know y'all enjoyed that. It was very entertaining. We got a whole lot done. Sarcasm, of course. Next time we're going to tackle Route 5. I promise you have my word this time. I'm not going to mislead you. So, coming soon to an HeeroJay near you, Route 5 in all of its glory. So we're going to heal up. And I want to thank you guys for watching. And we'll see you next time on Let's Play Pokemon Black